Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to this new episode of Sudan in Focus weekly news magazine, which focuses on Sudan news and events, aims to give the Sudan TV audience a broad and first-hand information about what is going on in Sudan. So let's go.
Wed Medani, the city of Al-Jazeera in central of Sudan, and one of its oldest cities, dates back to the 16th century AD, during the region of the Kingdom of Al-Fonj, about 180 kilometers south of Khartoum. The city connects the capital Khartoum to the port of Port Sudan in eastern Sudan and a number of cities. Wed Medani is located on the west bank of Blue Nile and an area of 750 square kilometers between latitudes 14.33 and 14.20 and longitudes 33.26 and 33.38. It's also located at an altitude of 320 feet above sea level, bordered to the north by the city of Hasahisa, to the south and west by local south of the island and by east local Al Qura. The city of Wed Medani is located in the tropical region June and July, among the hottest months, with the temperatures rising to 40 degrees Celsius. January is the coldest month, with the temperatures ranging from 20 to 15 degrees Celsius. The population, with the emergence and establishment of the city of Wed Medani, tribes settled there, some of which came from southern Egypt, most notably Al-Isab, Al-Durniya, Al-Sanahir, Al-Hawawir, Al-Danagla, and Shaigiya, with the presidency of the city and economic and political transformations. It witnessed the migration of number of tribes, such as the tribes of Rufa'a, Isailat, Halawin, Arakiyin, Khawalda, Awamra, Shabarga, Kawahla, and Shukriya, according to the latest census and estimate conducted in 2022. The population of Wed Medani city is 678 and 42. The origin of the city of Wed Medani dates back to the 16th century AD during the Fonj Kingdom. It's attributed to Sheikh Muhammad Medani bin Dashin, nicknamed Sunni, whose grandfather Dashin was named Justice Judge and came from the southern region of Egypt. Smile, you are in Wed Medani, a sign that meets you while as you are at the entrance to the city of Wed Medani, and perhaps is the only city in Sudan that invites its visitors to smile, tolerance, and peace, as all the cultures of Sudan have melted into it and become a model of diversity. The city of Wed Medani around me is 186 kilometers and characterized by being a former capital of Sudan, and has the residency of a Jazeera project, which was established in 1925 to provide British factories with their need of cotton ore, which also formed the backbone of Sudan's economy after independence. Al-Jazeera is considered the most important Mero project in Africa and the largest single managed farm in the world. Sunni Dam historical studies indicate that the area on which the city was built was a dense forest taken by one of the clerics, Muhammad Medani Dashin, and famous for his headquarters in the Sunni Muhammad Medani, in the place where the Sunni Dam and his mausoleum are. currently located in addition to retreat to teach the Quran. This was in 1489. Locals and expats managed. There was a marriage between the local population and expats all over Sudan and neighboring countries, as the rivals settled there from their ancestors till the moment. There they become first-class citizens many decades ago after finding job opportunities in the seasons of growing and harvesting cotton, and in working in shops as well, and then in growing cotton and wheat. The construction of the Eastern Sudan Railway weakened the commercial aspect of Wad Madani but regained its economic importance with the establishment of Al Jazeera Agriculture Project in 1925 and the expansion of government activity in it due to the social and development that included the Blue Nile Directorate before it was transferred in 1973 to Jazeera Directorate and then to Jazeera State. The island project contributed greatly to making the city modern and distinguished as the English department, as the agriculture company trained young graduates of the middle school in accounting, written work, management work, stores, agriculture and mechanical engineering, then training the jobs of farm inspectors when there were no colleagues of agriculture at the time.
المحنة من قلب الجزيرة، من أرض المحنة من قلب الجزيرة، برسل للمسافر أشواق الكثيرة.
By the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. May Allah peace and blessing and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Dear viewers everywhere, peace be upon all of you. Sudan TV camera rooms in North Darfur State inside Al-Fashir city. That city we know it as the city of the power, the city of the holding and standing, the city of the fearlessness and braveness. Hello, welcome for everybody join to watch us. In this station, we are with the General Director of the Ministry of Health, the Dr. Ibrahim Abdullah Khatir. Hello, welcome Dr. Ibrahim, and we are so happy to be with you.
Welcome. Thank you so much, Abrar and your colleague. Thank you for Sudan TV. Thank you for our viewers. Thank you for everybody who is watching us. I think this is very significant interview. I hope that I will manage to clarify the situation in general about the health system in Al-Fashir, and also about clarify the reality about Al-Fashir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Firstly, doctor, tell us about the general health situation in the state from the early beginning of the war.
Okay, general situation of the health, I say it always, the situation is stable. This is very surprising answers.
Yeah.
Many people asking me why you are always saying the health situation is stable. I say the health situation is stable because there is no serious disease that's threatening the life of our community.
Yeah.
But the main threat to our life, to our community, is regulated and continuous bombing from RSF toward our health services and health services in general. This is the main threat to our health systems. But overall, there is no serious illness like cholera, as we know, and now cholera in many states in our countries, other hemorrhagic disease. But God bless us, there is no, even the malaria in this year, if we may compare between the previous years, is slightly less than previously. This is the grace from our God. The God bless us, our health situation, whatever the situation we are facing in every day, but our health situation is stable.
Stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we know, since the beginning of this war, the first attack which were occurred in our health system, in Al-Fashir Pediatric Hospital. As we know, this is the only reference pediatric hospital which will provide tertiary service for our children, but unfortunately, which were attacked by RSF since the beginning of this war, by the day, first day 15 of April, and which were completely destroyed and looted, and now became the military barrack for us, RSF. After that, we have many health services, health centers, which also were attacked by RSF and looted. Especially the health center called Al-Nahd Health Center, Al-Tadamun Health Centers, Abdul Salam, Al-Dahra Health Centers, Al-Salam Health Centers, Haja Wadal Health Centers, and others, Tumbas Health Centers, and others health centers in different localities. After that, we tried to provide, and we think together with other colleagues, how can we provide our health services to our needy community, especially in pediatric hospital. And we tried many times. Fortunately, at the end, we found a place or a health center called Babakir Nahal Health Center, which was located in, which is located in Luhda block. At that time, we fortunately we supported by MSF Spain. God bless us to continue for many months, but unfortunately at the end also we were attacked by RSF, which now that area was occupied by RSF, and also that hospital was completely destroyed and looted by RSF. Then also we were attacked in many areas, especially in Al-Fashir South Hospital. Also was attacked many times, and also at that time me and other Dr. Izzeddin also we were captured by RSF, but God let us to release ourselves by the grace of our God. Also, I want to remember Al-Fashir Teaching Hospital and Al-Fashir Eye Hospitals and Al-Fashir Dental Hospital. All of them now out of services because due to repeated and intentionally attacked by RSF. Also some of our tools and our many things, especially including the car, so they were looted by RSF and were destroyed, many of them. Now around 20% of our health system in Al-Fashir, or health facility especially, were destroyed and looted by RSF. Also, destruction included even the private sector. Shuf Al-Uyun Hospital, and Iqra Hospital, Jabal Marra Hospital, and other private clinics also, they were completely destroyed and looted. Also, we have all of them
out of service.
Also, we have to want to remember our community that the health center in Al-Fashir, everyone in Fashir know that the health center also was destroyed and looted.
Muhammad Al-Amin Hamad Al-Nil was a Sudanese musician and singer born in the city of Wad Madani in Al Jazeera state. He was considered one of the icons of contemporary Sudanese singing and music and one of the most famous of them. He has a big role in developing the Sudanese music and made in the known abroad. His uncle Balla Yusuf attracted him to the world of music and singing from young age. So he mastered the oud instrument and then the oud, an instrument that he managed to do when he was only 12 years old. Both whom he signs, Muhammad Ali Jubaira, فضل محمد، هاشم صديق، دكتور عمر محمود خالد، إسحاق الحلنجي، عبد الباسط السبدرات، رضوان محمد أحمد، إبراهيم الرشيد، معاوية السقة، السير كنا، مبارك حسن خليفة، دكتور مبارك بشير، صالح عبد السيد أبو صلاح، خليفة الصادق، محمد الحسن، صلاح حاج سعيد، محتصم الإزاري، أبو آمنة حامد، خليل فرح. He also sang to the great poet Nadar Gabbani. Muhammad Al-Amin participated in many musical festivals inside and outside Sudan and presented many concerts in Arab, Europe countries and the United States of America. The most important festivals are the first culture festival Algeria, the world youth festival in Moscow, the musical art festival in the Netherlands, as well as several festivals in Germany. His last participation in 2014 was in China, accompanied by China music and recorded by Chinese television. Al-Nilan University awarded an honor Dr. Mr. Muhammad Al-Amin 2010. Muhammad Al-Amin is characterized by his funny abilities and melody described as easy. If sense and very few of Muhammad Al-Amin's songs have been melodied by other, any melody by Muhammad Al-Amin, his art fingerprints, which are not similar to any other fingerprints, many suffer from his, and perhaps this is the reason for the lack of young imitators of Mr. Muhammad Al-Amin. The musician and instrument Osama Babikir believes that the color of the melodies is classic in the form from the president of musical introduction and various syllables, and that he is very influenced by the melodic school of Egyptian Professor Muhammad Abdul Wahab, whose influence was great in terms of the big songs performed by the artist Kulthum. Muhammad Al-Amin sang in all the color of the national, emotional, and heroic singing, which was reflected in more than 50 works of an, but it in all showed great abilities to make the listener to him show her beautiful beauty. Muhammad Al-Amin studied his national education in Wad Madani School and Al-Sharqiyya Primary School, was a music loving brother who is good at playing the oud. Sir Muhammad Fadlallah, who blinded Muhammad Al-Amin and taught him how to play the oud. However, his health condition and suffering with poor fashion caused him not to complete his career at that time. Of region and Madani, Muhammad Al-Amin, which is the anthem of October 21. Then Muhammad Al-Amin shared the epic story of Revolution, which is written by Hashim Siddiq with artists Khalil Ismail, Usman Mustafa, Bahauddin, and the Kurdufaniya artist Bilena Al-Sanusi. On the anniversary of the October reflection in the presence of leader Ismail al-Azhari, he also sang the anthem of Kids from the work of Dr. Mubarak Hassan Khalifa and the melody Makki Sid Ahmed. Muhammad al-Amin is by the Funduk abilities and the melody described as easy, absent, and very few of Muhammad al-Amin's songs have been melodied by other. Any melody set by Muhammad al-Amin carries his artist's fingerprints, which are not similar to any other fingerprints, and performer of the song may suffer from this, and perhaps this is the reason for the lack of young imitators of Mr. Muhammad al-Amin. The musician and instrumentalist Osama Babikir believes that the color of the melody is classic in the form from the present of musical introduction and various syllables, and yet he has very influenced by the melodic school of Egyptian. Professor Muhammad Abdul Wahab, who was influenced, was agreed in some of the songs performed by the artist Kulthum. Muhammad al-Amin sang in the colors of national, emotional, and heritage singing, which was reflected in more than 50 works of art, but in all the shout abilities to make the listener with the show beautiful beauty. The end. Muhammad al-Amin, he died on November 13, 2023 in Virginia in USA.
A member of the Transitional Sovereignty Council, Assistant Commander-in-Chief Lieutenant General Engineer Ibrahim Jaber, chaired the meeting of the Supreme Committee for Currency Replacement in Port Sudan in the presence of Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. Jibril Ibrahim, and the entire members of the committee. Minister of Culture and Information Government spokesperson Khalid Al-Aisir explained that the meeting discussed the progress of the replacement process after extending the period. He reviewed reports submitted by the Central Bank of Sudan, CBOS, which addressed the progress made in the replacement process. Al-Aisir stated that the committee also discussed how to support citizens and urged them to open bank accounts, considering it a vital and important matter in the replacement and deposits process. He pointed out that the state faced major challenges in this process, including the importance of interacting with the electronic payment process. The committee also touched on the issue of interlinking banking applications. It directed the need to accelerate the process of interlinking banks to facilitate the movement of money replacement electronically. The government spokesman Khalid Al-Aisir said that there are reports that have been monitored about groups that speculate in gold and crops, noting that citizens must be careful when dealing with these groups that speculate in these goods, pointing out that have political agendas that seeks to exploit the currency replacement process to achieve political goals that have nothing to do with replacement. Al-Aisir explained that security reports have monitored attempts by some parties affiliated with the rebellion to destabilize this national process. He called on citizens to interact with this process as a national process that protects the economy and fortifies the state from all violations committed by the rebel militia, explaining that there are attempts to involve political issues in the replacement process, noting that honorable citizens must pay attention to this matter, particularly as some political parties seek to pass their agenda and support the rebellion by infiltrating to spoil this patriotic process, stressing that the Sudanese people are highly aware and conscious.
Sudanese cuisine. Meals are eaten around a large tray around which family members and anyone else who wants to eat gather around. Sudanese people are very hospitable by nature, and food is usually eaten with the right hand. Food in Sudan is diverse, just like it is geography and culture. And the central region of Sudan is considered the most diverse and colorful in its cuisine and in the customs and traditions that accompany table manners, because it is a melting pot in which different Sudanese cultures and peoples. Mulukhia, or in Sudanese colloquial language called khudra, it is one of the favorite meals of the Sudanese people. It is chopped and spread in the shade in a well-ventilated place until it dries and then cooked. Sudanese porridge meal, it consists of flour, milk, a cup of water and salt, and is left in the fire until it thickens. Kisra is a type of bread or loaf made of corn, and it is one of the popular meals in Sudan. The trotter's meal consists of buffalo and cow feet and can be prepared in 5 steps. Each 100 grams of trotters contains 325 calories. Sudanese baked meal. The flour is kneaded with water and a little salt. Then chop the nibber with a hand grinder. Mash the bananas, then add sweet and honey, 2 spoons of sugar and 1 spoon of ghee. Knead all the ingredients, then add the raisins. The Sudanese agache meal consists of boneless meat, which is lightly ground and then seasoned with some spices, such as ginger, pepper, and cinnamon, mixed with ground peanut with some ground dry bread in order to attach the meat to the barbecue. Then it is placed on medium heat until mature. Peel the eggplant, cut it into circles, then fry it in oil and place it on dry paper until it absorbs the oil after frying. Place the fried eggplant in a bowl, then mash it, add garlic and lemon juice and mix. Chop chili pepper, peanut, yogurt, pepper and cumin. Sudanese cuisine is known for its many and varied meals due to the diversity of its ethnic, cultural, and geographical components. Sudanese meals are famous for their special taste that differs from other people's meals.